Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am going to be decorating for early fall in this video. I know that a lot of YouTubers have already started actually decorating for fall, but the weather out here in Georgia is still very summer-like, so I'm just adding a couple of warm tones by adding copper and some wood tones, and still keeping it very neutral, but adding a couple pairs in the light green and in the like brown mustard color and a little bit of red, just to add a little warmth to my kitchen and dining area and some parts around my living room as well. I love decorating my hutch. It's one of my favorite things to do, and the way that I like to style it basically is using the same pieces over and over and just rearranging them from time to time every season and adding a couple pops of color here and there. In my previous video, I wanted you guys to enter a giveaway by selecting the early fall thrifted items that you like the most, and this pear picture frame was definitely a fan favorite. And I did select a winner, so that winner is in the communities tab. If you would please reach out to me, send me your email so that I can get you that electronic gift card sent to you. Almost everything in this hutch is things that I already had or thrifted, except for the copper pitcher that is new from Hobby Lobby this year. I love decorating with baskets no matter what season it is, and I thrifted this one at Goodwill, and all I'm going to be doing is adding some trash bags to just give it a little bit of height. And then I am adding this DIY fabric curtain that I had lying around, and I really like the color, so I'm going to add it on top of those trash bags and then just kind of have it propped up, because I'm going to be adding some faux pears in different colors that I got from Hobby Lobby and the thrift store. So this section of my dining area is where I have my plate rack, and it's pretty much stayed the same since the neutral decorating video. So all I'm going to do is add a couple touches to have some late summer, early fall feel to this section. I'm going to be giving my little Target tier tray a little bit of a late summer, early fall makeover too. So I am basically using the same things that I had in a previous video on how to decorate a small tier tray. I'm just going to be adding a couple of miniature pears and some of the mini copper mugs that I got from Hobby Lobby. Because I have little ones in the home, I have to be very simple with my centerpiece in the dining table. So I'm just grabbing a piece of block that I got from Goodwill and taking a picture, adding some greenery, and also adding a copper teapot and a little bowl, and adding some faux pears in different colors, so that way it just adds a little warmth to the table. This cabinet above my coffee station area is staying pretty much the same. All I'm doing is adding this little mini gravy pitcher thing and adding a wreath holder and adding the pear thrifted wreath. To decorate my kitchen shelves, I'm starting off at the very top and I'm adding this picture frame that I thrifted. I just really liked the picture in it and the colors. I thought it would look very nice for the early fall theme, and I'm just grabbing a couple of the things that I already had in the shelves already and just rearranging them around here and adding a couple pairs as well. When decorating the kitchen shelves, I always have to have something cover the back of the wall. I feel that it anchors the decorations in front of it. So in this case, I'm adding this big white plate and then just adding a couple more white decor pieces so that the pear color really shines through, along with adding warm tones through using these wooden bowls. I think I've mentioned this before that I like using cutting boards or the kitchen towel napkins hanging off the peg rail to cover the outlets. The decoration on my peg rail here are the same. I just changed a napkin and adding this copper teapot that I like to move around all over my kitchen and dining area. I have this fruit basket that is supposed to be for our garden pickings, but this particular time we didn't have anything, so I decided to add some more of those faux pears in there just to add the fall colors in here. I recently thrifted these 3 jars and I got them 3 for $10, which I thought was a great price because usually at Walmart the clear jars are like $10 each, if not maybe a little bit more for each jar. And I liked how they had the print. It had pears and apples and I think grapes, different type of fruit stuff on the jar, and I just really thought it went with the whole theme that I had going on. And here's me pouring the flour on these jars and some oats and stuff, thinking that I looked really good like every other YouTuber filling these clear jars. Clearly I'm not really good at that because I made a big mess. So anyways, I added the oats and regular flour and wheat flour to these jars, and I typically have those items in my pantry, but I decided to have them out readily available, so I thought it just added a nice warm touch on the kitchen counter. If you're new here, I wanted to let you know this section doesn't really get decorated. It pretty much stays the same all the time with the exception of 1 or 2 items that I may move around. I typically only decorate this section with a lot of decor because the other side is where we actually use our bowls and cups and plates and stuff. On the other side of my kitchen, all I did was add this wooden ladder that I got from Hobby Lobby and added a kitchen towel on it and added a pear. In the living room, I just swapped out the florals that were coming out of the baskets here into these really nice leaves with subtle brown color. I thought it was really nice and added this thrifted wreath. I also moved these florals that have been all over the house into this bluish vase. Now to decorate the full mantle area, I'm taking a mirror that I had initially wanted to donate and decided to keep it once I liked how this vignette was looking on my full mantle area. So I'm taking the little apothecary cubbies and adding it towards the center, and then I'm also taking my thrifted shutters and adding that towards the top of it. I don't know why, but I really love a stacked look. I think, to me, in my opinion, it looks very cottagey, and I just really wanted to achieve that look on my foam mantle. So I'm just taking a couple of the things that I already had, and I also wanted some type of picture. I really like the one from Target, but I didn't want to pay the price. So I had this gold frame, and all I did was take a watercolor paper and some watercolors and did my own little landscape of sorts. It's not perfect. I'm so out of practice with watercoloring, but I liked it enough to put it in the center of this gold frame, and I think it just pulled those pear colors into the living room. And then I'm just adding a couple of other thrifted items and things that I already had on hand to create this stacked look. Above the toy storage in the living room, I just added a simple picture with some greenery and a small little pear, just to add that touch from the kitchen into the living room. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some ideas on how to decorate for late summer, early fall. And also, I wanted to say thank you for all of your patience and your support and your prayers as I gave birth to my baby girl. I really appreciate all the love that you guys have given me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you here at Considered All Joy Community, and you can do so by clicking the red button down below. And as always, I hope to see you again in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.